So the hearing of the story, from all the complexity of hearing someone's story, is in itself so powerful. But when you're using action methodology, which, purposeful creativity methods includes playback, as what I was describing, but it also uses other kinds of methodology that I might call action orientation. You are having the opportunity, one, to increase empathy, compassion, understanding, all of those which we know through the neurosciences, like interpersonal neurobiology, actually changes something. Like when people experience some level of empathy between each other, it changes their neurobiology.
Right.
So you're changing the neurobiology, but you're also changing the physiology. So you've got the psychology around, I'm going to understand you better, but you've got the physiology aspect of, as I literally step into your shoes. Now, playback, you don't physically step in, as I'm going to tell you, but when you're using other sort of action methods, I'm actually going to have someone else, when they're telling each other stories, I'm actually going to get them to embody some part of that person's story, right? So when I do a workshop, which I'm about to do I just did last week, for example, someone was talking about the race riots. This is a senior professional, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, we could hear that story. Everyone's hearing that story. But what I want you and your colleagues to do is to draw a picture. When you hear this person's story, draw a picture that reflects how you are hearing the story, right? So the stepping into that person's shoes is very different than just hearing. Now I'm actually putting pen to paper. Now I'm actually mentally and physiologically doing something that is in my body, right? That allows me to get into connecting to this other person's body, right? I'm actually physiologically connecting between myself and that other person. That power of people having empathy, but also their neuronal pathways changing, is like a big, big deal. The other thing I want to say that I've seen as being so huge is that, people are asking me for town halls, right? And this is important, right? It's important that we have a collective experience where everybody's sharing. But traditionally in a town hall, people that have the most power, and when I want to say most power, either verbal power or power of feeling, whatever, leveraging positional power, whatever you want to say in an organization, they'll be the people that will speak up. You'll hear their voices. In playback, the process elicits the people on the margin.